Hello guys, welcome to Spill the Tea today. My name is Kha and I'm currently working as blockchain consultant at TomoChain. So my job is to work directly with the enterprises and the governments to consult them about what is blockchain and how to design and build blockchain applications to serve their business. Right? And the topic we are talking about today is a topic that we have been discussed for quite a while now, is the TomoX protocol. I will go through what is TomoX very briefly, and then we'll talk about the functions of TomoX. How is the TomoX exchange going to be different from other exchanges? And finally, we'll talk about who is it really for, whether or not you will be suitable to run a TomoX exchange. Right? So let's go into it. First, TomoX is a protocol that being designed and built by TomoChain team, and it enables anybody to launch their own decentralized exchange just within a few minutes. It is something that have never existed before in the crypto world. And so let's go to the second part, is what are the functions of TomoX and how does an exchange built on TomoX different from any other exchange? So the first and foremost, it is super easy to set up. So you know that currently in the market, if you want to build your own centralized exchange, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, or not even hundreds of thousands of US dollars to build a properly working one. Not with TomoX. In TomoX, you just need to deposit in 25,000 Tomo in a smart contract so that you can set up the exchange. And that amount you can withdraw anytime if you don't want to run the exchange anymore. Right? So the cost is very tiny. We will have all the documents and instructions on how to set up one and what are the steps in all our media materials, but it's very easy. All right, and the second features is that it's at very high security. You know that most of the major exchange, major centralized exchange right now, they already got hacked one or few times. It is because they have a central power that controls everything, but not to the decentralized exchange. So if you build an exchange based on TomoX, it's a very little chance that you will get hacked, right? Okay, and the third features is that you have the shared liquidity among all the exchanges. That means that if you are new to this, you launch your new exchange, and then you already have the liquidity shared by other exchange in the network. So it's very important to have you to get started and get going with it. I think it's very important to all the new exchange operator out there. And I will talk about the final part, is who is this really for. I think that anybody can launch an exchange with TomoX, but running an exchange is not the options for everybody. And I think there are a couple of groups of people who would benefit the most from TomoX. The first group is that you have the community. You have a few thousand people in your community or even less, but they want to trade with each other, but you don't have any space. You don't know how to build an exchange. Then TomoX is perfectly for you. You just need to deposit in 25,000 Tomo, and then after a few minutes you want to have this beautiful designed exchange, and your community have somewhere to go into to trade, and you can list all the tokens that not being listed on Binance, on Huobi, and some other exchange. So that's very easy and very suitable for you. And the second group is that you may or may not have the community, but then you are a professional exchange operator. Like you know how the exchange works, you know how to do the market making, you know how to manage your fund, and know how to use all the tools of the exchange. Then TomoX is going to be a perfect tool for you, because you don't have to worry about the technical stuff, because the technical part already being taken care of by TomoX. And if you need technical support, us, TomoChain here, will be support you guys. You just need to focus on your marketing, business, attract users, working with the projects to list their tokens, etc. Right? So I think that is for me for today. And before I go, there's one more thing. You know that we have been running this votes for the most suitable name for this hardfork, right? The most important hardfork since the mainnet of TomoChain. the hard fork that will include TomoX into TomoChain, right? And there's thank you a lot for participating and for voting to and giving the suggestions and recommendations. And the name that came up with the highest vote is Phoenix, but Phoenix is already the name of a hard fork in Ethereum, so we cannot choose that anymore. And the second highest voted name is Excalibur, and we think that is a beautiful name. And now it will be the official name of this hard fork. Thank you guys a lot for participating and for voting. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.